guys, alright, so it's a new vlog and I'm going to make a goal to vlog regularly this week because I have some news to tell you. Now, some of you might know this, I'm not sure, I haven't really talked about it to anybody like publicly. Oh, it's not anything serious, I'm making it sound way more serious than it is, sorry. So I mentioned on Instagram, if you follow me there, that our smallest guinea pig, Molly, turned out to be a Ron, which means Molly turned out to be a boy. And we found out the day we got back from camping on Friday. So it's been a full week now. And basically a lot of things happened that day. So now what we're dealing with is, first of all, it's really hard to tell when guinea pigs are really young, if they're boys or girls. Basically, what happened was at the pet store, now their age doesn't necessarily meet, but there was a lot of like young teenagers working at the store the day we bought Ron, and they told me, swore up and down, that it was a boy. There was no sticker on the glass that there's usually a sticker saying like female guinea pigs or male guinea pigs, and there was no sticker this day on the glass. And so I asked the employee, are these male or female? Well, they're female, and I was like, okay, perfect, because we have 2 females and I do not want a male. I asked 3 other employees to confirm, like we picked the pig and we brought them to them and was like, can you confirm that this is a male? And they all said, yeah, or this is a female, sorry. And they said, yeah, it's a female, it's a girl, it's a girl. And we went to the till. They even messed up like in the pricing when we bought him. I'm gonna stick with him because he is a boy. They messed up in the pricing. They like, guinea pigs are normally like $58 and they charged us $10. We didn't say anything because why would you? So we thought that was a little weird, but basically you can't, it's really hard to tell when they're really young if they're a boy or a girl because they look pretty similar. So when we got back from camping, I was holding Ron and we were hanging out with our guinea pigs, and I looked because I was checking how long his nails were and I was just doing a check over on him. And while we were away for the week, it seemed that he had developed. He got balls, really big ones. So I was like, okay, this pig is either sick and like has some sort of disease, or this is a boy. So I did some Googling on how to sex them. Basically, if you push on a spot on their belly, if it's a boy part will fling out, and sure enough, that happened. So now I'm like, oh no, because when we had just gotten home, we laid the guinea pigs out on a blanket out here in the living room to feed them their vegetables and just to hang out with them. And I was looking at Lily and I was like, wow, she's getting really big and really quite fat. And I was like, okay, they're about a year old now, so maybe this is just like developed guinea pig. Maybe she's just getting bigger. And then, but she was like really fat, and I was like, you look fatter than when I left. And so as soon as I saw that that Molly turned into a Ron, I was like, oh no. And instantly my mind flashed to Lily being so big, and I was like, no. So I call Cody and I was like, Molly's a boy. And he was like, what? And I was like, and I think Lily is pregnant and we're gonna get baby guinea pigs. No. And so I called the pet store lady, and the actual like animal care lady person in charge of that answered the phone, explained to her the situation. She was like, oh, I don't know why you were told we have females. We haven't had females for a long time. We've just had males for months. And I'm not super happy with the pet store's response. She was nice and kind, like she always is. I really like to work with this lady, but they were like, oh, it's been 30 days, so we can't refund you or anything, and we'll take the babies, but we can't give you anything for them because we're obviously not certified breeders. I don't know. So it just didn't feel right to like just bring all the guinea pigs back and into the pet store environment because I'm not super big on that. Anyway, basically she confirmed that like if they've been in the same cage, they are like 1000% pregnant, both my girls. And at first I wasn't sure if Luna was pregnant, but now it turns out that yes, she is. They are both pregnant. And they've been pregnant. I've known about their pregnancy since we got back from camping that day. So we have since separated the male, obviously, and I have found him a loving, loving forever home with 2 boys. And she's really excited. She's always wanted a guinea pig, and it's just going to be so good. And I think they're going to come get him on this weekend, I think. But also, I've been counting because guinea pigs have quite a long gestation. Did I say that right? Sometimes words don't sound right coming out of my mouth. It can be from 52 days if they're having a very large litter at the earliest, or 72 days around at the latest, and the average is like 62 days. And so I counted from like a few days into getting what we thought was Molly, and so I counted until now, and I think on Saturday will be the... Okay, the camera just cut off on me because Cody called me and I didn't notice. So what I was saying is the average pregnancy timeline is about 62 days for a guinea pig, and based on the rough estimate I made from when they should have gotten pregnant, because through my research and talking to the lady at the pet store, like the official lady, she says it like happened right away, like they don't waste any time. So based on that, we're looking at Saturday would be 62 days. I think I started counting from about 3 days after we got Ron, who was Molly. And so Saturday will be about 62, so we could have babies this week. So this has been an adventure so far since I found out about it. It was very stressful for me because I was not prepared for it, and because there's always a chance that they'll be like, okay, these are males and one will be female, or vice versa. But this was a total mess up where they told me they were all females and they were actually males, and whatever. It's happened, and now we're going to deal with it with a adventurous spirit, because I think I might cry if I don't. So here's your heads up that for the next little while in our vlogs will be some guinea pig baby things. So I'm going to try and be present for her birth. For their birth, they can kind of go simultaneously sometimes. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I'm just trying to get ready to be the best guinea pig midwife that I can be. So look forward to that, I guess, if you're okay with that. I'm just showing it because this is what's happening. So we're gonna look out for this week, maybe, and it could be a little bit longer. Could be like 10 days after that, possibly, if I got it right. They could have anywhere from 1 to 8 babies each, so I guess we'll see. Lily looks like she's packing on some babies, so let me show you what they look like right now. They're napping a lot because they're big and pregnant, and they're kind of grumpy sometimes. So here's the girls. Try not to bug them. If you don't know, this is Lily and this is Luna. Hi girls, it's okay. You just enjoy your naps. Now, they look like little potatoes, but especially at this angle, if you see, let me try and show you. See Lily especially, do you see how she goes out on the sides? So you can tell she's very pregnant, and I can feel the babies move sometimes. Right? Hi honey. Oh yes, I know. It's hot out today too. It's hard to be a preggy piggy in the heat. Hey? Hi Luna. Hi baby. Oh, you're gonna run away. Okay, I won't bug you. Sometimes Luna's like, no, don't touch me. Oh, stretch. Oh, so cute. Luna's definitely not as big as Lily, but she's definitely starting to show. So I don't know if Luna just doesn't have as many babies, or if she's not as far along. We'll see. But I am expecting 2 batches of babies. Oh, man. That's what's happening. We'll continue on the vlog. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to make it my goal to vlog regularly this summer. I have to work on that. I have really lazy mouth, and I apologize. I've developed that over the last little while, and I get really mumbly. And I'm going to try and speak clearer, because when I'm editing it makes me so mad. So, yes.